This year, 2015, we mark some very important anniversaries.
60 years ago, a remarkable woman called Rosa Parks sat at the front of a bus. 25 years ago, our beloved Nelson Mandela was released from prison. And 10 years ago, the Palestinian people called for BDS, boycott, divestment and sanctions, until the Israeli state complies with international law and universal principles of human rights.
All this, and we mark the 800th anniversary of the Magna Carta, the declaration that was to define the values of justice and equality for all under the rule of law.
Which is far from the situation the Palestinians find themselves in. Although South Africa is the country most associated with apartheid and is the place from which the term originates, the crime of apartheid has a much broader definition. Apartheid isn't a term of abuse, it has a specific legal meaning.
And right now, the practice of apartheid is being applied by Israel to the Palestinian people. Archbishop Desmond Tutu has said, "If I could change the names, a description of what is happening in the West Bank and the Gaza Strip could describe events in South Africa under apartheid."
For decades, Palestinians have been asking for their right to self-determination. But Israel is constantly creating a new reality on the ground, which is that of apartheid.
On the 30th of November 1973, the United Nations General Assembly passed Resolution 3068.
Article 2 of the International Convention on the Suppression and Punishment of the Act of the Crime of Apartheid said
that the term, the crime of apartheid, which shall include similar policies and practices of racial segregation and discrimination as practiced in South Africa, shall apply to inhuman acts committed for the purpose of establishment and maintaining domination by one racial group of people over any other racial group of people and systematically oppressing them.
It is time to make apartheid history, once and for all.
The boycott, divestment and sanctions movement is 10 years old this year. We hope we can bring it to a wider popular movement of citizens around the world.
It's time to make apartheid history, once and for all!
Make apartheid history.
Make apartheid history.
Make apartheid history.
It's time to make apartheid a history, once and for all.